Wow, big truck. So, hi everybody. Welcome. I'm glad you're joining me. I'm sitting in the truck in Virginia. We are waiting for a relay at midnight tonight. So Jay is back sleeping because by the time the other driver gets here to switch trailers, it'll be his shift again, so I had to kick him off to bed. There are, however, a couple of things that I wanted to share with you. I just posted 65 in Ohio in December. That video just got posted. So it's done. Man, let me slow down for a second. Okay. It's been kind of a crazy week. I've been a little discombobulated. Over the past few weeks, some things have happened that we've gotten some communications that are just so cool. And I've been meaning to share them with you, but like I say, a little discombobulated this past week or so. Not sure why. I hope it clears up this weekend. I kind of think it will. So let me grab the GoPro, which is right here. Okay, so now we have the GoPro. I'm going to show you on the computer this email that came in, which is really cool. All right, here is the email, and right here it says Kenworth Design Engineer. His name is Brian, and Brian sent this email. He says, "Hello, Andrea and Jay. Was just forwarded a link to your YouTube channel and website. Have been spending most of my day watching your awesome videos." Thank you, Brian. That's very cool. Thank you. I am a Kenworth design engineer and have spent the last 8+ years working on interior storage for the T680 and T880 models. I worked on the T680 from beginning to end. My main responsibility was cab storage, over-door storage bins, front header storage, sun visors, CB tray, curtain racks, etc. But down here, he says, "I loved how your video showed how you outfitted your cab sleeper to accommodate all of your everyday items." And there are a lot of everyday items to accommodate. Yes, I know that. When we were in Joplin packing Bella 2, one of our very dear friends, Teresa Cornell. Hi, Teresa. Love that girl. Anyway, she was talking to Jay, and they were laughing about how dispatch thinks that you can pack a truck in like an hour. She was like, "No." She says, "That's my home. I put everything in it I can to make it comfortable, except the kitchen sink. And if I could get the kitchen sink, I would put that too." Teresa, I feel exactly the same way. If I could get a kitchen sink in here, yes, that would be fabulous. Anyway, Brian, he says, "I really like the extra shelving you built into the storage cabinets, mirror on the center visor, hooks up in the front header panel to the right of the CB, and upper bunk shelving unit. One thing I'm working on is how to make future designs more modular." Then he had some questions for us. First of all, I just want to say that I think it is so cool to get an email from a Kenworth design engineer. It's very inspiring to know that Kenworth has people in their employ who are this smart to reach out to drivers, to ask questions, to invite discussion and suggestions and ideas. And so I'm actually pretty encouraged at Kenworth because of this. Because, hey, let's face it, our YouTube channel it's little by comparison. I mean, as YouTube channels go, we are nowhere near a big channel. Although we just did pass 1,400 subscribers, and thank you guys, yes! I remember hoping for if I'd get 50 or if we get 100, and we have 1,400. But there are YouTube channels that are thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, and we're not even close to that. And yet, here is someone who reaches out to people who live and work in a truck like this on a daily basis and ask questions. So I hand it to you from my heart, Kenworth. Thank you. And Brian, thank you. I think it's amazing. I'm not going to answer all of his questions on the video today except for two things. There are two suggestions I have. One, and I'm going to take my GoPro and show you. Right down here, in this console area where the shifter is, in this case, it's an automatic, but even if it's not, and it's a 13-speed, you still need light. You need light down here. And there is no really good light. I have to say that no truck manufacturer has gotten this right that I've seen so far. Here is light. You can probably see if I move my hand into it. Right there, it's a red light that comes from the top, and it shines down on this console, but it's not enough. You need to be able to see, even if it's just for a couple of seconds. Now, what I did here was, this is actually a book reading light, and I got it at Office Depot, and I attached it to the dash so that light to get a pen, to see if something, if you drop something, you can pick it up here, just to see. It's without turning on overhead lights at night when you're driving, or at night when you're in a truck stop. You don't want to have to turn on overhead lights just to see something at the console. So, Kenworth, it would be awesome, Brian, if you guys had a light for this dashboard. Awesome. You'd be like leaps and bounds ahead of any other truck manufacturer. Okay, the other big thing, and this is a big thing, that's the dash. So I'm going to show you the dash. You guys have seen this dash, I think, in our videos before. This dash has a very significant, what's the word I'm looking for, where it goes down quickly toward the downward slant from the front to the back. The back, in this case, being away from me toward the windshield, toward the defroster vents. It's very quick that it goes from the top down. Now, there are a couple of places up on the dashboard that look like they're meant to kind of stop things, or that you could put things there. The problem is it's too far away from you when you're sitting in the seat. And if you put a pencil up here, you put a pen, and it slides down into the windshield, you're not going to get that until you stop, because it's too far to reach it, because you're reaching so far over the steering wheel that I don't think that's safe, first of all. And second, let me tell you about another very simple and common everyday thing that we do. We make something to eat. These are the seats in the truck. You can't sit on the bed. It doesn't work. So Jay and I sit up here in the seats. We make food. To set that plate up on the dash, it's going to tumble right down into those defrost vents. And trust me, a chicken burger in the defrost vents is not a good thing. I have gotten these silicone kind of sticky things, right? And they're for putting on telephone or sunglasses or something. Even with our little silicone sticky deals, it's not working. So it would be fantastic if there could be a level space to put a paper plate full of food, so that it's going to sit there. To put a pen or pencil or piece of paper. When I'm doing TransFlow, if I have papers, they end up, even if we're stopped, they end up down in the front, all the way in the front of that, close to the windshield. So it would be awesome if it could wrap a bit more around the driver, perhaps have a level area up here for a place to put things, and maybe not such a significant slant downward. So that's my idea. Brian, last point is, thank you for your email. Thank you for reaching out to us. And I think you're absolutely amazing. Kenworth Senior Design Engineer, Brian Lingens. Really cool to meet you. Hey, sup time. It's up time. A foot? I need to see a foot. No, 2 feet. I have 2 feet. That's good. That's good beginning. Oh, I'm seeing a shin. A shin. 2 shins. Okay, it's up time. Time for breakfast. Our relay arrived early, like 10:30 instead of midnight. So I went ahead and hooked it up and took off. We're heading for Nashville. Attention maintenance man at work. In the women's bathroom. Okay. This bottle, it gets washed every day. It's very simple. I've had several people ask me how we handle basic necessities, and you know what I'm talking about. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever for Coke bottles full of pee to be tossed on the side of the freeway. There is no reason to litter our country, our truck stops, our rest areas, our sides of the road with that sort of thing, when a simple bottle is all you have to keep on the truck. And it can be dumped responsibly right here. And it's not difficult. It's so easy. And you can keep it clean. Hey, there are a lot of places that you go where there is no place to you want to be prepared. And for those of you who might be concerned about that, it's not something to be concerned about because it's very easily solved. This rest area is really pretty. Tennessee has some nice rest areas. Back up so you can really get the full effect. And this is the rest area and how it's all nicely decorated. That is so pretty. It's so festive. Kind of wakes me up, makes me feel all Christmassy. You see right here, that's the only place the truck is marked. It does not have the blue stripe, and it doesn't have any mark up here. Our relay driver, he couldn't find us because the truck's not marked out on the front. He says, I went through the whole truck stop, I couldn't find you guys. Hello. How are you feeling? Are you feeling all bright and chipper? We didn't put the Bellicon in the truck when we were packing because it was the last thing. And a lot of people asked if it's on the truck. It is definitely on the truck. a very important part of our day. This is a nice rest area, so there's lots of neat places. So we are heading from Virginia to Nashville.